I got another one for you today. This one I came across actually while I was away on a missions trip, and I knew as soon as I got back and as soon as I had the availability and the time to kind of jump back into making videos, I knew I wanted to hit this up. This is actually from the beginning of July, so I'm a couple weeks behind on this, but I do think it's kind of important. I want to show you the original video. There are a ton of stitches and a ton of people who have responded to this, but I wanted to actually take my time and respond to it as well. This is a pastor who is going to call for a boycott of Chick-fil-A. And again, if you've seen the video, you know where this is going to go. If you haven't, check this out. See why this guy is causing a boycott of Chick-fil-A.
To do this, but I need to ask you to help me boycott Chick-fil-A. This so-called Christian organization does not give discounts to ministers. I identified myself as a minister to the teenage girl in the drive-through line. I showed her my minister license on my phone.
Wow.
And she pretended like she didn't know anything about a minister's discount. So help me boycott Chick-fil-A until this so-called Christian organization decides to give back to ministers who work hard for you every day.
Oh, man. Dude. So there's a few things about this that I genuinely find funny. I've seen this video a couple times, and it really does get me every time. One, you can see how convicted this guy is that Chick-fil-A claims Christianity and they won't give ministers discounts. The first thing is, it's like, dude, it's not that deep. When I'm a youth pastor, and there's so many times, whether it's, camp games in the summer, whether it's, different things that you do with students or with families. And that's a phrase I use a lot in ministry, is like, it's not that deep. And I really think that that's a lesson that this Shepherd Prayer Hour is the username. I don't know what this guy's name is, but like, I think that's the first lesson I would try to help this guy in, is that, dude, it's not deep. Like, just take your sandwich, take your nuggets, take your salad, whatever you get, and like, just move on, dude. Chick-fil-A, and this is where I'm going to get real nerdy. Like, I use rewards on phones, mobile apps and stuff. One, because I try not to, I'm most of the time when I speak, Macy, my wife, she says a lot that I overspeak, and I'm trying to tell people my life story, even if it's like ordering food. And so I try to not. And so what I'll do is I'll use a mobile app or something to just put the order in. One, I can review it and then I can pay for it. Most of the time I'm using Apple Pay anyway. And so it's just easier, right? And so I use a lot of food apps. Now, where am I going with this? Chick-fil-A has amazing rewards, right? Like, they have great rewards. You can earn a ton of points with purchases, and especially if you go regularly. We do something every Wednesday after youth at Chick-fil-A, my wife and I, and it's really nice. And every month or so we can get like a free meal or something like that. My birthday was this month, and so I got like a free reward for a meal or an entree item or whatever. Like, they'll do free things a lot, breakfasts and stuff. Yeah, it's a great rewards app. And so like, already they're given a lot of like really good incentives to continue to support Chick-fil-A and go there. And so like, for me as a pastor, like, I've never been like, you know what I would love? I would love a minister's discount. That would just be the best. Like, dude, I've never gone into a place expecting a discount, which kind of leads me into the second thing of like, man, your heart is to serve people. If you're in ministry and vocational ministry, you're a minister of the gospel, like all this stuff, your heart should be for people. And he even says it, like, we give a lot to people, and so we should get something in return. And it's like, listen, man, is it nice when, you get a gift card, or you get a card with a handwritten note, or Pentecostal handshakes, if you know what that is. It's when somebody daps you up and they put some money in your hand or something like that. Of course, man, that's an amazing thing that people feel led, or they feel like, man, I want to bless my pastor or leaders or whatever. Like, I think that's amazing. But none of us, or you should not, go into ministry expecting like, oh man, I'm in it for this discount, I'm in it for the benefits, I'm in it for all of this stuff. Like, that is not why we get into to ministry. That's not the heart of anything, and especially to hold a company to that standard. Yeah. Now, yes, Chick-fil-A has come out and made statements. They're closed on Sundays. They are positioned as a Christian company, but expecting them to like function as a church, which churches don't even do discounts and different things for pastors and all that stuff. Like, you still have to buy your benefits and your healthcare packages and different things like that. Sometimes it's an incentive, but like, you know, it's not uncommon for that. And so it's like weird to me that you go to this place expecting a minister's discount. And then the last thing is this, about ministers, licensure. It's like, dude, you can, I went through a very hefty, long, rigorous process to get my credential with the Assemblies of God. And honestly, one of the things I love about the AG is that it is very difficult to not just get your credential, but to maintain your credential. They do reviews every year. They're looking at different things. And so like, it's a very credible credential, right? But then there are places that will do a credential for almost nothing. There are places online that you can earn a minister's credential and to marry people or to do whatever. And like, it means nothing in terms of like the work that you put in to achieve that credential. And so it's like, man, if I go and I, you know, get a minister's license for $12.99 online, and then I go to Chick-fil-A and expect a minister's discount, it's like, man, that stuff is whack anyway. So like, I don't know, to me it's just it's weird. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that more places should do ministers discounts, or do you think that like pastors already get enough? For me personally, I feel really blessed to be in the position that I'm in, and it is nice when you have companies or you have leaders or organizations or business owners bless you in that way. Like, that's a really cool thing. But I don't think it's like ever something that you should be looking for or be disappointed at, and certainly not boycott places because of that. And especially when the food is as good as Chick-fil-A is. Come on now, you can't be boycotting Chick-fil-A. And so let me know your thoughts on this. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. God bless.